All right, so of course, this na news poster team for inside the Lagos, and it gets plenty things to always talk about because for people when they outside and they always tell una say life they very short, and if you dey live am, you gats live your life the way wey be say people wey dey outside go dey copy from wetin you dey do. Life wey no dey worth emulating na life wey person no suppose to dey live. If you dey live life wey you dey break barriers, things wey you dey do na im dey make people make dem dey follow your step. Dis step na im dey carry you comot for where you dey enter the next level wey fit be the best level for inside your life, talking about permanent site. Dis na another opportunity to join us for your program, our program breaking barriers for inside news buster tv. You don sabi me na, in case you no sabi me, my name na yk. You just call me olayinka olatunji, you fit call me yk. I dey very free with that one. And today on breaking barriers I get better and ogbonge guests for inside studio wey we go dey torchlight matter of significance of education and charity. Two of them dey marry each other. E no dey easy to mix charity with education because when you dey talk about education, education na something wey be say you must get money to acquire am. If you no get money, how you wan take go school? After you go school you come back, na still money you go dey find because you wan go find one work. Plenty talk na dey say e no dey full basket. I go unveil my guest this beautiful morning, and of course we go dey talk about the significance of education and charity on top breaking barriers. Oga Adetrowe Salome dey give you good morning.
Thank you, my sister.
You know, as we dey come, as in before we enter studio, I bin talk am say, when I first see your picture, I bin think say na one kind old man like 50 something years old o. When I don see you for real life, na just shock. I say, wow,
You see, sometimes picture fit deceive person.
this one deceive me. Ah, like our Lagosians dey talk more for totally. It's a pleasure to have you, Pastor. And I will give you the opportunity because sometimes our people dey vex if you call person name, you no put am shoulder pad, you no call am well well. I go let you make you call yourself, your name make you introduce yourself, make dem know say na big fish na im dey catch.
My name is Reverend Dr. Victor Bashola. That's my name.
The way wey you take call am, I'm not too shake.
And you know, say as pastor, we need to humble.
Ah,
We need to just humble. Now, when we begin talk, now you will know what you carry.
hmm. We dey talk about the significance of education and the charity for breaking barriers. On top dis program, pipo wey be say dem don do things wey other pipo no dey, no be say other pipo no fit do am, but other pipo never get the grace
They
to
never.
fit do am. Dem never
They never get the mind.
dem never even think go dat level say I fit do dis kind thing, make dis kind thing fit comot for inside. How you take start dis charity? Because in fact before you even talk about am, I wan make you talk about your journey, your pastoral journey wey e come lead your background. I wan know your background. In fact I wan know everything about you.
My name is Reverend Dr. Victor Bashola. Now, they born me for Ondo State, but my papa worked with an insurance company. So as an insurance marketer, they transfer from place to place. We don't stay Sokoto, we don't stay Kaduna, we don't stay Ilefe. Then they can't transfer us go Warri. And Warri now stay for 21 years. You know Warri, not the carrying us. I
I no dey
drop
at all.
Pata way before. So now Warri now will take go 21 years for Warri, then things raw. And I need the first born of my papa. I know say first born, I will use head carry
First born be like camel now.
yes.
Be like
And
camel.
first born go use head carry the suffer head of the family. When my papa born me, then things never be okay. And one room they take born us. Then from one room they come move go room and parlor. They face me and slap you. Then we dey stay for lower Eridua.
How many na be big?
We be four boys,
Wow.
no girl. Na only my mama be the girl. So the four boys, my papa five boys. All of us. And me, I dey follow am to I don get two boys now. My wife dey beg me say make I add one girl. I say maybe I dey follow my papa. Since he get
Ew.
four boys, me I don get two boys. We dey follow am small
You
small.
go dey count am. Take am
You dey pray make the next one be girl.
abeg
I pray say God go answer
and
me.
join am.
So from Warri, I go Chinkeli National Primary School. From Chinkeli National Primary School, then the school fees of the school high.
Okay.
And my papa no get the money for the school. because that school na big my children dey go. My papa no want wetin happen to Rame happen to us. He just squeeze himself anyhow say my children must go dis school, but na children of the rich and dey go dat school. So sometimes our school fees fit never balance. He go find way, beg dem, dem fit even chase us from school. From there, as I finish from dat school, I comot for primary 4 go JS1. I
True.
jump primary 5, I jump primary 6. In fact, my primary school teacher, Uncle Tobore Edema, when we started free school, na help me train the teachers. So I introduce am to my own teachers. Say dis na the person wey teach me for primary 4. If you dey watch dis program now.
You don fair know all the things wey dey go teach for primary 5, primary 6, just enter
No, no,
this.
no, I too no good that time. I come class, I not come class, I must pass. God give me that brain. See, may I tell you something. If God wan compensate poor man, he give am pikin wey no good. If God wan compensate poor man, he go give am pikin wey know things. You see some poor man pikin, dem fit lose television up and back.
Na so
Na how God take plan to compensate that family. But you know wetin go come happen? Witchcraft go come attack that firstborn. But when dem born me, I no dey sick. But as I wan enter university, I became asthmatic. I suffer that asthma for 12 years. If I get one hospital wey dey call Foma Hospital and one hospital for Bendelesi for Warri, that hospital I no need car to enter.
they don
But
sabi
dem see
you.
my face, only my face na car because I must come. Dem fit use me plan budget. But dem know say dis pikin, dem must rush am come every 2 weeks. My papa come register with one company wey dey call one company like that. Dem dey into health management. So dem dey comot one particular money from my papa salary every month.
My God
I
say
I
shame
cut
on them.
I cut my papa for where he dey from those states. I'm a try. Dem dey comot money from because that asthma na something wey be say you no fit predict.
Now they steady now.
And the Satan go come make sure say you forget your inhaler for house. The day wey you forget your inhaler, person fit just fry plantain. That time if I visit you and you fry plantain plus the fryer and the frying, all of us go laugh general hospital. Because once I perceive something wey no, that time I no fit dey inside where AC dey now.
And you no get that thing, not be say na trait for your papa.
No, nobody get. And let me dey tell you say, if God give family wey never old, he give dem brilliant pikin, witchcraft go attack that pikin. Because they don see wetin dis pikin go become. Just imagine am say I die when I small. The 38 children wey dey our free school now, how dem take go school? Just imagine say I die when I small. The 12 staff wey we dey pay, the least teacher for our school dey collect 50,000 NC. We pay higher than Ogun State. We pay higher than the state, and it's a free school. Na free school. So imagine now say I even promise the teachers this morning. I say very soon we go increase una salary 100,000 now. Una deserve am. Because teachers na teach everybody. Teacher na teach pastor. Teacher na teach lawyer. Teacher na teach doctor. Teacher na even teach anybody wey
I
you
even
fit
teach
think about.
me when they
Na even teach teacher.
myself and they run for teaching job.
So why teacher go dey collect useless money? Anyway, may I go back to my journey. So for Warri, after I comot for Shinkeri Nursery Primary School, I come enter demonstration. Demonstration that time na college of education I get am. My papa still push me enter private school. He dey struggle. In fact, those days I go dey lie dey collect money from my papa.
Your papa dey educated.
Yes, so he's an insurance consultant.
Oh, you know the value of
He no because he no go university. He only go insurance school. He get diploma. So he know how those wey say go university wey no get experience reach am, dey make am manager over am. Na him go hustle start. I know all the branches wey my papa start for that company. He was with that company for 35 years. I don't need to call their name. But if young guy finish BSc actuarial science, BSc insurance, something, they go put am for my papa. My papa provoke. Papa provoke say his children must go school. Then make am force himself. So I go dey lie. I go tell my papa making money for stone separate, cousin separate. Whereas the textbook na stone na cousin na one book. Until one day wey I come see my papa salary. When I see my papa salary pay slip, compare am with wetin dey pay for me, dey pay for my younger ones.
it's just weak.
Na that day I repent. Say I no go lie collect money from this man again because the thing no balance. The school fees and wetin dey collect, God just allow me. That day I dey look for wetin I wan thief.
Just dey be like say
My
they
papa pocket,
serve
I dey
pikin.
ransack all my papa suit pocket. I know say they forget money pay. Now I see pay slip on that day now. Wow. I no go lie collect money from this man again. This man dey try. Apart from that one, I go still fall sick as his firstborn. After that one, I come go later see the University of Abraka. As brilliant as I was, the reason I thought capacity. Satan fight me, they fight me. From there, I go on Nation for Christ Bible School. From there, I serve for Katsina. I come back to Lagos. Things rough, money not day. Don't forget, say I graduate from top class, so no job. I online printing. From printing. In fact, I'm not letting the work well. I let one man work, not spoiler. In fact, for this show anyway, I don't see things so. Get one man work where they give me nothing learn work. The man left here for the back of the book. I don't know say if you print book, you're not supposed to put the man picture, the author picture near the side they go trim. I go put an area they go trim. Now we remove the left ear. We are and I can't go police station for area G for Ogba. The woman begin shout.
We don't print like plenty.
We don't print 1,000 copy now everywhere don't full. Me to say they will give me balance. Not to say I'll go balance myself for area G. So I reach area G now ruler will tell they open the book. Now the woman begin tell me say, my husband's left here. You remove my husband left here. The police station will deliver the book. That one pass. They give me another work again. Where? I waste the work 500,000. For this same Shomolu, get one day they were pass. Really for tears they come off my eye. For this ship where I say, God, I'm not do pretty again. Now you go look for another thing again. I try to look for work no do. Then I never start church that time. I was anointed, but I was stranded. Nothing was working. People go know say this guy is supposed to rise. Nothing just dey work. I trek that day, trek, we look up, we look down. My wife get belle, she wan born.
You don't marry as
I don't marry now. They give me quick notice for house, give me quick notice for my office for Ogba. Everywhere you want jaga, everything just scatter. You know when you go see young man, this young man suppose dey move, but nothing dey move. And that state now dey. Now I hear for my spirit, continue the printing. But go meet also person wey teach you. Now go meet one man. May God bless the man where dey. And the man tell me say, I will teach you, I will help you, but you go bring 49,000. Yeah? You want help? Now help you want help me, I you have to collect money.
Everywhere get killed.
Now the man say I go bring money. I go meet my wife. Because my wife family that time they get money past our family. My wife papa na be the boss for the University of Canada. So my wife come from a rich home. But me I come from street. For my wife house, if light go off, generator go on immediately. But we if light go off, we won't candle. So the girl home will marry me. Not just marry me like that. Just marry me like that. God bless my wife. And she go for 2,000. So as soon as I will pay later. I know say I will pay one day. No, we dey pay. No, we dey pay. There's a way we pay. The girl will take the pay. That way we will take the pay. Now only husband and wife name. Can pay in the day. If we pay for day, we pay for night. Payment na payment. Anyway, no dey go. So
I don't want to follow
no, I dey tell you say we dey pay.
I don't want to follow you.
Oh, blood of God, we dey pay. So now, I borrow me now go meet the man. Let the man bring me come show me. Say show me. He showed me how to do quotation. I don't know say for that quotation I think they make mistake. Show me how to do quotation, show me how to do trimming, how to do binding, and do the third work. Team work, I make 200,000. My own 200,000. Hey! Say wele! My own 200,000.
Money wey take let the work.
My own 200,000. That guy dey waka better than the float for her. Pay on my debt and the corner buy things for my wife, buy things, all the baby things, whatever, buy everything. And shatter load go and then they say for Ajuma. One inside bush. You know those kind of places if you stay, if you take back which bus stop, we use that cash, you dust your body. They will stay that thing. I buy things for my wife was happy. After them, they move, we can start church. So start church.
I mean, what I say,
yes.
When you decide to pick the call,
well, there are two kind of people. There are those we God call when they come this earth. There are those we God call before He born them. He send them come. You don't need to call them. The Bible talks say there was a man sent from God whose name was John. You not go see any of the Bible where God will call John. He sent them. There are those who say He called for this earth. There are those who say He send them come. You don't need to call them. They're not coming. He send me. Because right from childhood, I don't do some kind of mysterious thing. If I wish you bad when I small, now only God will save me. If I look you, say something will happen to you, it must happen. I began when I small now, I don't begin to get some kind of small power. But then I never know Christ. So when I come grow, they come born me for church. You say they like fasting and prayer. Christ Apostolic Church. Oh, gbàdúrà! Ó kígbe bí ẹni tí ilẹ̀kùn dá fún mú lọ́wọ́. Ó ní Olúwa o. So as they shake away, they shake away, they shake away. Two things go happen to you. Either your head go fall or your problem go fall. Shake away, they come put us on fasting. From those fasting, the anointing come dey build. The anointing come dey build. Until one day, I never tell you before, say I do MC before. I do MC, I was a comedian. You know, if you're born for worry before, you never even need to learn comedian. Check all the major comedians, they pass through worry. Check all. So I do comedy, it not work. From comedy now enter printing. I do printing, from printing now enter ministry. So until 2019, I can't dream. Then I don't begin to travel, come over the country. I don't go Syria alone, I don't go Kenya. They don't invite me for public speaking, for preaching. I can't dream one day. Say that dream, God can't take me, go Akute. Come tell me, say this now where your church will be. But before that time, you say I do MC. They can't invite me to MC one program or one church or Asaba. As I go the program, the pastor don't preach. He preach on the power of the Holy Ghost. Don't forget, say I don't already be fast that time. So the anointing don't move. Power of the Holy Ghost. As he finish, then go. He preach, he not demonstrate. I just speak mine. I say, God power will move here before we finish program. Some of them not feel what I go as MC. They talk say God power will move. Some people I just sing one or two Igbo song. And if I want me God move, no. I not go sing the Yoruba song. Get that deep Igbo song, maybe say once go a year. You know they waste time to move. And sing 1, 2, 3. Bah! Everywhere scatter. From that day I'm not doing MC again. You don't begin to invite me to preach. Instead of them to invite me for MC, invite me to preach. Until that day, I can't dream. After that dream, now I go Akute, go look for vacant space. We get the place, I rent down, on the do church. We get plenty youth for our church. Maybe 1 or 2 leaders, plenty youth. Until one day, I did my own JJJ, and my wife won't start school. We don't rent the place, we want to start the school. We'll start school, we say we'll make money.
This free school?
We'll not start as free school. At the craze, so I will start free school. No, see, it gets until we say, you know, we just try, God not send you, you will just die. The budget every month is 1.4 million. And the matter, I'll just go start. If God not send you, not try am. Even those who God send it, they see small thing for road. Because of you, we just want to do something to just trend. Don't even try it. We're to start a normal school won't start. We don't register the school, Kingston Primary School. We don't do handbook to start normal school. One day I just sleep. I don't know send me to sleep that night. I sleep. I don't hear from my spirit. Make it a free school. Okay, because you know, make it a free school. Jesus. I wake up that morning. You say get with your husband will wake up sit down for bed. The wife will not say there's something my husband see for night. Now I wake up, sit down, my wife say what happen. I say get what I hear. And the year say that school won't open in August. Make it be free school.
Mr. Go back where you go sleep.
Bye.
You not go for the right side of the bed, sorry.
My wife say I beg, don't call kill me. These two children go get so when they manage and they go. Free school. Free school. I say yes. Free school say yes. You hear God say yes. I don't wait for my wife to believe. I don't go print billboard 10 by 20 feet, put out for bus stop for Akute. Free school will resume in August. But because of fear, I don't call her free, I call her tuition free. Not pay school fees, just buy book, just buy uniform. We start. God come tell me again. I no send you tuition free. Make am totally free. I call my boys, go and change that signboard totally free. Then we don't already do tuition free for the first term.
And you get people who come.
Crowd now, wetin go do? Because if you come to school, the quality, we dey teach French, we dey teach Chinese, we dey teach creative arts, we dey teach governance. Na only we be school dey teach governance. And in fact, our school get debate next 2 weeks. One dey talk as Peter Obi, one dey talk as Atiku. when they talk as Jagaban. They will debate on the benefit of this candidate. If you want, have you bring a company? They don't need to read about this candidate for the past 2 weeks.
I don't mind.
So that are the governance department for the school. And their job is that to just discuss politics. Small, small children. And they prepare them for the future because and they look their future. I tell the children, once you now succeed for life, and I don't reward me. The only reward wey the children go fit give me,
Na to make am.
make they just succeed, make they just become wetin God plan for them to become. And how they look their parents, because some of the parents no dey grateful. So if you wan do good thing, eh, and you dey wait for person to come tell you thank you go just frustrate yourself. Just do am because say God say make you do am. Not do am because somebody go tell you thank you or because of people grab. In fact, if Satan no say na thank you, you dey wait for him. He go make sure say he not tell you thank you so that you go frustrate. So as I tell my wife come fall sick for 2 weeks. We rush am go 3 different hospitals. They no see anything. Until one particular doctor come diagnose stress and shock. Wetin cause the shock? The free school. Because she know the account balance of the family. Don't forget na she dey run the home. Na women dey run the home economics and everything. She know the account balance of the family. Our papa and our mama get school for Maiduguri. So she know the cost of running normal school. Not because of the madness wey the husband say God tell her.
But at this point, you still dey do your printing work.
Till this morning I dey do printing work. As I dey talk to you now, I get work for Shomolu wey dey print. And I dey run my ministry and I dey do my printing work.
And you run the school.
Now the printing work, I don't even want to stop the printing work because ministry don't make me busy. This week I don't preach for like plenty places. Tomorrow morning I will travel. Today I will still preach for one secondary school for Sunday. I dey busy every day. But because of the school, I no fit stop the printing work. Because before donation will come, like today now, I don't send them 12,500 to cook for today.
You dey get the money wey you dey use fund the school from your own personal business.
For my printing work.
Which other organization or governmental offices dey give una money?
I not lie for you. When you want to start something like this, I know your pull for me. Because some of the people when I first approach, hmm, in fact, the company my papa for work, I know you mentioned their name, because I invest for them. 35 years when my papa work for that company, I write to them, they support the school. They say, me, I go start first. When the thing starts, they will come see how the thing will go.
Maybe there's
I want to start when you don't support.
maybe they self never.
They don't believe. No, they don't. I don't mention their name, they're big. Oh. That company, they're big. They're not the PLC, they're the limited ability. And they get money past many PLC. They not believe. Let me tell you something. When you want to start something we not normal, not wait for anybody to believe in you. On Sunday, I will be preaching on the message title. Even if you don't believe in me, I believe in myself. If you wait for people to believe in you, they will advise you. Some of my friends, somebody pick my call because they know say this thing way Mashola won't do so. If you hook up for neck, now we go to call. They don't leave me. When you don't, since you want to enter river without learning how to swim, now you know. As I start, I was using 2 jeeps. God only helped me before. Now I don't get personal car right now because of this sacrifice, because of this work. But anytime I pass the class and I see these 38 children they learn, they give me joy. So very soon, God will answer my prayer. Organizations, no organization right now, not only my father in the Lord, Apostle Wale Oladipo, the church, they support us 100,000 every month. That's like salary of two teachers. 100,000. For you to see pastor, your father in the Lord, they support you 100,000 every month. That's a major favor, and I salute my father in the Lord for that way God is and do. Apart from that, he don't support us with rent, he don't support us with money. Sometimes if he hook me, I will call her. But other organizations, friends, family, pastor take this 50,000, pastor take this 100,000, somebody sent 2,000 books from Benin. One woman who dey do restaurant send a half bag of rice yesterday and spaghetti because they cook for the children every day. How would they start to dey cook for the children? One day I go pass the class. That's see wetin one shy break on school. Oh, tears full my eye. Come remind me those days for worry. Oh, carry garri and groundnut go school. Go put the garri inside our pocket. Sometimes when you reach school, you don't know say the pocket get hole. Carry the all day come out. So I see the shy and I say, Kai. And this pikin now, But they see other children they carry better food come school, but they are fed the king of mind. Now say no, I go balance everything. Now I stand up the next day, now I declare free feeding. As I declare free feeding, my wife pinch me. So I just recover. I just recover from the fact that you make the school free. I'm not talk. You increase the salary of the teachers, go 50,000. I don't talk. Now you say you want add free feeding. I say well, now God say make I do it. Every month we dey spend 1.4 million for the school. From my printing, from my support, donation, God dey push and dey grow. We start last year August. By next month go be 1 year. To the glory of God.
Well, a whole lot of people now don't know wetin dey ground because maybe now you just sama your phone now. I mean, you just sama your television come say make I see wetin dey share for news buster. Wetin dey share for news buster at the moment na big one because I don dey with pastor for inside studio and we dey talk about the significance of education as well as charity. A whole lot of people no dey believe say like how they talk say the holy book talk am say the hand wey dey give na dey stay up, the one wey dey receive na dey dey down.
Forever.
This one in fact I was almost triggered to ask you say show as person as pastor your own wey you dey like this, you still get person wey you dey look up to as papa, like you say your father in the Lord wey dey support you 100k in a month. I shock. Why e be say you no fit I can do it on my own?
No, in your life, you must not never ever reach place for your life where you not get person wey fit talk to you. You see, if pride enter you, hmm, and you do the first major project, you no go fit do the second. That's why you see some people will release one album. As fame come, they will disappear. Because they not get mentor when they talk to them. You must always get person for your life if you tell you shut up and sit down. If as a married man, if you not get anybody your wife will report you to, half of your life is gone. You must get like 2 or 3 people say if your wife say I go call so person, you go compose yourself. If you not get person like that, you are a beast. You be accident when they wait for somewhere to happen. My wife get like 44 people wey fit call. Wey be say if you say I will call so person,
You
if
go
I
humble.
go just compose myself. Why? If you no humble, whatever level wey you dey now, na the highest wey you go reach.
Let's talk about your struggle. I don't know whether to call it struggle because for our time, or maybe make I say, probably for this part of the world, a whole lot of people wey dey do the kind things wey you get, they dey get challenges. People wey go dey tackle them.
Oh,
Sometimes
yes.
we dey see like government wey go just say who sent you.
Mm.
If you see road wey not too good, maybe for your area, you wan tell am. Government fit tell you say who tell you make you repair that road? We sent you. Wetin be the aside from I know say money na to dey generate money na challenge. Wetin be the other challenges wey be say una dey face for this one?
Well, for Kingston Nursery Primary School, when we first started, people not believe. Just now Akute we dey. Akute not be lucky. Akute na where we be say low income earners
You
because
go see
accommodation
enough
cheap
people
for
wey
them.
go enter.
Good, but at the beginning they not believe. Why? Why you want do free school?
Some people go even say no be juju.
No, they say whether we want use the destiny of the children. Now I say sure. Destiny wey never go school for 2 years. Because some of the children from our school they never go school for 2 years. One, the wife the husband chase am comot for house. She not get money to run the school. Some na pastor children. We get house help for our school. We get house help for our school. You see the height of the girl, you know say she suppose don finish primary 6, but she dey primary 1 because she never go school for like 3 or 4 years. How that kind of house help suppose take go school if not be free school? So people come dey suspect say maybe, but we dey do one widows program every year, February 14 for that environment. Then we dey do Agbero program. So people don already know me say once in a while I dey do things free. So those wey not believe and those wey believe na come dey counter those wey not believe. See wetin God come tell me make I do. God come tell me say make I remove my own children from the school wey dem dey, make I bring dem come the free school. As I remove my children from where I dey pay school fees, bring dem come the free school, na people come take believe say whatever this man wan do na genuine. As I remove my children put for the school, the doubt come disappear. Dat na one challenge wey we face. The second challenge wey we face na how to come register the school. But right now, we don register the school with one or two government authority, but we never get license to operate free school.
Mm.
There's supposed to be license. There's supposed to be department for government where they license free school. Different from, because the stress to register normal school, the money too much for us. We never register them as normal school. There's supposed to be department for government where we say, okay, oh, these people they are doing charity work. Oh, let's register this school as charity school. All those stress, bring this one, bring this one, bring
You
that
dey
one
hear say people wey dey start off as NGOs dey pay booking amount of money
to register. No, you go pay. But you know what wetin me I go suggest to government. Make dem look for people like us wey dey do things like this. Make dem support us. Because we dey help them, dey reduce their workload. We dey help them dey reduce their stress. And me, I no wait for support before I start o. Because if you wait for support, you go frustrate. I start anyhow because God give me printing work. But make I tell you the truth, the printing work I suppose dey use am to feed my wife and my children. And the printing work I never really reach that height wey be say I fit say only me fit sponsor something like this. So some of the things I suppose enjoy, like last 2 weeks I suppose travel go one conference for one country. The money I suppose take buy ticket, I think I pay salary that month. So I no go that conference. Every other person go, I no fit go. So some things I don deny myself some certain things wey I suppose do for myself because of this free school. But I believe say very soon God go touch people wey go say, ah, pastor, no carry this load alone again. We go support you this, we go support you that.
Okay, has there been any time maybe they don get one time wey you just say, omo, I give up?
Many
Have you
times.
ever thought of
I don give up tire.
I no dey do
I
again
even
na
give up
like
last week.
whoa.
Give up. I give up last week when the landlord gave us quick notice now last week. Give us quick
Landlords
notice.
of
Yes, of the property. The rent na 1.5 million. So we don't
that's
pay.
on the high side.
Now,
Fakute,
now the whole compound use. You know, if you don't use the whole compound, and you come the
you no
share
get
place,
enough
you
classes.
don't get enough classes, you don't get security, you don't get control because now school. Just imagine say school dey there, chemist dey the same compound, restaurant dey the same compound.
But wait,
Yes.
this 1.5 na money for maybe like 3 years.
No, 1 year. 1 year. In fact, we don't pay 750. The balance of 750 na the man say if we no bring before June the move back. So right now we need that 750,000 balance as I dey talk to you now, so that we no go back on that. So when the man come dey give me problem, give me stress, the salary for June, everything, I just say, God, how we make one of these children? Send help from different places. Because this work no go close. I go pack the children go my house, go turn my house. Because bless na me born the children. Anytime I pass and they just greet me, director, this school must not close. Because I dey see the future of these children. I dey see the destiny of these children. Instead of me to give up and these children go back to the streets, anyhow, at all, we will continue the work.
Well, I dey one kind junction wey be say I just you go see my exclamation.
I dey feel
I
like
just dey like say something dey try to drop for my body. Make we talk about your marriage because the way wey I take see am now, you don come be man of everywhere.
I be father of many nations.
How your wife dey take cope with this? Because I don't know how she dey take cope with the fact say you be pastor, you be director for school, you be public speaker and so much more. With coupled with even say you go dey try to supervise some of your pretty work.
That's right.
Sometimes. How you dey, because when you look at now, marriages of nowadays na things wey be say a whole lot of people dey say e dey fear me. You
Mm.
know they fear say, ah, your wife go doctor say,
But
boy, I don tire.
well, when God wants send you some kind of special assignment, now go choose your wife.
Hmm.
Assuming I want choose by myself, I go choose yellow girl.
Hmm.
Girl with yellow because I black. I know say for night if I not open my teeth, you not see me. So I come talk say if I marry yellow girl, maybe Igbo girl, at least if our blood miss, we go born yellow sheep. I come dey look for yellow girl, e no work. Until one day, I popular for school that time, they won't say I be cutlass, but they were kind of crowd, they were kind because I get sweet mouth. If I talk so you know the feel like
And the feeling.
God give me sweet mouth. So and she her papa get money. Me I not get money that time. So for class, if I dey gist, everybody go dey laugh, and they say everybody dey laugh. But that gisting laughing, for we go the same university
Hmm.
for Abraka. So she go always dey like to hear me the gist, hear me the gist, hear me the gist. From gisting, we come be friends for 10 years. So e better say you marry your friend. You cannot get wetin you wan hide.
Just see you
If
finish.
una dey sow garri, na we join. In fact, any problem wey Satan bring, una go join body fight the problem. And Satan go frustrate. One sachet is 1,000, two sachets 10,000. Inside marriage, that scripture dey work well. Now, we don be friends for 10 years. She tried to marry, nobody gree marry her. I tried to marry, nobody gree marry me. And in 2019, when I go pray, God say, if you don't marry, I hear your life will pass then. I pick my phone. I go dey scroll through my phone. Cynthia, this one go fit keep person. No. Linda, no. This one na my money go take buy shawarma finish. I can't just calculate until I call reach Sister Kosa.
Right.
Na him, I pick my phone, now I call am. Hello, Sister Kosa. He say hello. You don't marry? He say no. And they come with the more marry. So God do me now, so we say marry. Now I go Benin, now I tell her, say, see. And she say, well, God tell her for dreams, now maybe her husband. But because say, look, oh, because when I dey campus, I not be pastor at the campus, I be bad boy. But the day we go for deliverance, they say, we count the name of all the girls who we don't sleep with, so that they will cast the spirit more for our body. They say, maybe we will write like one or two. I said, when I write full scrap sheets, and the man look the deliverance sheet, he said, now only God help you. So you don't sleep with all these
Yes.
girls.
But tell you say you not need the
You and mommy water and get relationship. So and my wife that time, she keep herself pure. Me, I dey jump up and down the whole campus. And guess what? Because she na exco for campus fellowship. If I commit, I shall go confess to. They watch how God they arrange things so. So if I commit,
someone who knows you.
she know everything now. She don't know me as pastor. That's why she can talk to me. She know me as street boy. Now when they see me as pastor, Geo, anointed man, where they cast out devil, where they do miracles, but she they see me as a friend, which she know from university. Let me tell you, see now God they choose wife for people like us. So when God come tell us that this boy will be your husband, she cried. She said she keep herself pure. She said she will marry man of God. Not knowing say I be man of God, but the time never reach. And then I was asthmatic and I was a bad boy. When I come with her for Benin, she said she has been waiting for this day. Say, but she promised her papa, before her papa died, say she will marry pastor. And now, I'm not a pastor. I said, well, I don't say God in my life. Oh. I don't see the call since, but I never get good news. Pick the call. Then she agreed. In 3 months, we do introduction. But when I go meet the uncles for Benin, they look me. Because somebody from Germany, they won't marry her, we get money. She said no, say she go wait for will of God. My sister, the day when I appear for the family, I'll be like will of Satan. Because my neck, my neck long, all my whiskers. I mean, I can't. I was trying to say, oh, and they ask me one question. You go be feed our daughter. Because I'm okay. I'm like, I'll never shop. They can't serve me food with turkey. My wife, they use leg, they pinch me, and I compose myself. The way I carry the turkey. But if you not give me wife, I know if you collect this turkey for my That kind of thing begin buy the turkey now just come out for prison. She dey
Hey,
pinch me.
way.
She dey pinch me. You know all those rich people house they get table manner. They fit fold the napkin. They fit I not fold any napkin. I not use any cutlery.
Straight to the
I just
business
grab
of
the
the day.
turkey. First of all, if a man go eat turkey, go talk well. As I grab the turkey, begin bite am. Na the uncle dey look me. So now this is the way of God wey this girl wey we send. Yeah. All our younger ones na private university they go. They call dey look me. I no resemble who their elder sister suppose bring. Say na him wan marry. Because na she be first daughter. They dey expect say one correct person wey don blow. And she bring will of God come. Then they ask me one question. The uncle look me say, young man, I have one question for you. If you hear say your wife, he say and the answer wey you go answer go determine wetin go happen next. I say ask me sir. Don't forget say the talk is today no man. Ask me. He say if you hear say your wife build house for village, you not tell you what you go do. They wait for my answer. I say very easy now. I go demolish the building. I need the king of the village ask say why I demolish the building, I go demolish the palace. Why my wife go build house and not tell me? Hey! All the other uncles draw their chair.
Say na man with this.
They draw their chair. Then they wait until the chief
Not be
uncle
say
go
you
talk.
come marry her for money.
Everybody quiet. And the uncle stretch his hand. Say congratulations, you are a man. Say how should talk any other thing? I know say you be fake boy, you be gold digger. That means say you believe say you say will make your own money. We go support this wedding. We go buy you cow. We go buy you this. That wedding na only 40,000 I spend. The uncle with my father, the whole meeting behind my back, they did everything. Just be that answer. Because I believe that I say things feel rough. But one day, everywhere go organize. So I don't let anybody push me up and down, come turn me to. They even for that day, the way I answer that day, they say this boy not be who family will feel control. See, any young man will be out there, listen to me. Even if you dey marry rich man pikin, coordinate yourself in such a way say they go know say you no be person wey dey on your press. Can you send the children over for holiday? Can you send our children over for holiday? Not be your children. And my children, I send them when I want to send them.
Hey, oh God, in fact, I dey enjoy myself because if I say make we dey gist, this gist wey we dey gist dey go, we no comot for studio.
Yes,
I no go allow you make you meet up the time of the other appointment wey you get. But just trust me, anywhere when I see you now, I dey book you dey bring you come see me. Any small chance when I get with you now, cause person wey dey wey carry the kind of grace wey be say you carry an anointing. A whole lot of people suppose to constantly dey learn from that kind of person because you be like eye opener for people wey no know. We live in a society wey be say people dey easily attach a goodwill to bad thing.
That's right.
Like you talk say one of the challenge be say they say na destiny wey you dey find. Even with everything wey you don do, you say you no get personal car because you gats leave the cars wey you get. Use the money take put in this thing. Which advice na you go give parents wey dey born children wey dem no fit train them?
You know what I go advise be say just born the children wey you feel manage. Na those days na people dey think say the more the pikin wey you get, the more they feel say those days that if you get plenty children mean say you get money or if this one no succeed, this one go succeed. No.
Like a new ticket.
You go see big man get only 2 children. Big man wey get money he get only 2 children. Then you see somebody who say he need help, we get like 6 first. You come pack the street, the 6 put for street. No. Born the one wey your hand fit manage. But that mean you get only 2 or 3. Give them quality life. And to born 6 children. And do they born every year? You won't kill your wife. I don't follow my wife go hospital once. I know the pain when they go through just to born one child. And they send the woman every month, every year, go dey born. Oga, compose yourself, hold that your something already.
For una don hear am, dey talk say you go compose yourself and for you women dey get measures there wey be say you fit use.
That's right.
To avoid I no wan call am unwanted pregnancy because no belle wey you get wey God no know say you go get am now but to to leave some kind things, we
Mm.
not go advise them to comot their wig na
No.
hair. So to don leave some kind thing, we don born the one wey be say because we no dey see people like this every day. A whole lot of people still dey for country pipu Naija wey no know say this kind person dey exist. But make una for take know say dis kain person dey exist. Make una sef for fit ex ten d hand of wetin dey call am, hand of take dey give dem. If you are doing it, you are not doing it for him, you are doing it for the children, you are doing it for the school, you are doing it for his ministry. If he dey talk about himself, wetin e go chop plus him wife and him children, e don dey ground.
That one no be problem.
Yoruba go say dat swampy area no get water before rain fall. E just be like swampy area wey don get water before rain fall. The rain wey dey fall na extra. Which pipu na you go like for say make dem step inside dis matter wey you dey carry dey go, because I no go lie you, person wey dey Naija, you no do blood money, you no dey do internet fraud, you no dey carry coke, you no understand, you no dey carry all these
Everything I see na worry and grow.
you no dey do am, you no dey do jibiti dey
Before they do this kind of
I
project.
no know how or for how long you go fit take go now. Which pipu you dey call now say make una step up, because dis video now e go reach their place. If you reach your place, try make you reach out because e no easy.
I go like some celebrities to come, once in a month, make dem come dey do wetin I dey call celebrity day. Dat day na celebrity go teach all the classes. Dat na one. E go help to draw attention. Just imagine now say OBO come teach primary one day. E go draw attention to the school. Just imagine say Daddy Shoki come teach primary two. E go draw attention to the school. So some pipu dey wey be say dem go come teach the children plus celebrities. Dat na one. Then companies wey dey into food stuff, companies wey dey produce spaghetti, wey dey produce all this indomie, wey dey supply us with food stuff for the kitchen department, because we dey cook for the children every day. We dey cook for 38 children and 12 workers, because the workers dey eat every day. In fact, e get one day wey say public holiday, children come school. Dem forget say na public holiday because of the food. But that one dey sure. The food for their papa house fit not sure, but the one for school, e sure and e hot, and e dey come on time. If you see the way dey load their plate, I no want make dem hungry. Organization wey dey publish books, wey dey publish book, textbook, exercise book, wey dey support us. If you dey run fashion house and you fit give you the design for the uniform, just send us the uniform. We go give you the measurement, send us uniform. Because some now get uniform, some no get. Because those who no get uniform, I tell them it's not the uniform you can't learn. Enter class first. Now, we need people who dey support us with the salary. We dey pay 50,000. Somebody don tell me say I reduce the salary, or abeg oga. Whether you support me or not, discourage me. If you no wan support me, not discourage me. Teachers in this nation should earn at least 400,000. If you increase the salary of teachers, you go attract quality minds as teachers. Many teachers right now are those who not see work, those who not see anything to do. They just dey teach, they not get joy. But if you increase the salary of teachers, you go attract master degree holder to teach primary one. Imagine if master degree holder wey do masters in educational psychology dey teach primary one. That primary one head go correct. So we dey pay 50,000 because we attract the best of teachers in the environment. And if people go say, okay, I want to take 4 of the salary, we dey use fuel 2,000 every day to on fan for the children, make it no worry their head. You see our children, they be like Ajaboka children. If you say, okay, I go dey supply fuel. By next admission now, we will take in more students and more expenses. So if God touch you, this video touch you, you look for us, Kingston Primary School, or talk to Radio Bus Stand. How will we get in contact with Reverend Dr. Victor Bashola? We will dey welcome, we will dey open to any form of support. So that this kind of work, may I tell you something? Somebody sent me mail a few months ago from one community for Cross River State. He says since Genesis 1, I said since Genesis 1, this community never get light, never get road, never get hospital, never get school. Say make I bring Kingston and primary school come that community. I behave like say I don't see the mail. Don't be me you go keep. The one wey go the one wey go give me now. The one wey go give me now. I never come outside. He say I never respond to the mail. Why? But if we get support, those kind of communities, we suppose take Kingston and primary school to that community.
You go dey move.
You go dey move, dey plant am up and down, yes. Because there get many community wey no get school. In fact, the government primary school na goat dey enter inside. They don abandon am. Those kind of primary school wey government abandon, we fit take am over, remodel am, start our free school, send teachers there. Before you know, we get close to 100 free private schools. Make I tell you the truth. The free school wey government dey do, I no go lie to you. As painful as to talk am, the quality of teaching wey dem dey do for some of those village schools, e no quality because the teachers no serious.
You say no quality. Most of them get other businesses wey dem dey do. Wey dem no go even come school.
But because say we be private organization, we have a target to meet. What is the target? To ensure that these children become the best. If my children for Kingston Primary School stand with any pikin for any school, they go stand shoulder to shoulder. Whether in appearance, whether in hygiene, whether in educational quality, whether in speaking, if you hear them speak, you go wonder whether na British curriculum now they use or na American curriculum now they use. Because I make sure say na the best of teachers. Let me increase the salary. Because we shall they pay 12,000, 13,000, I go attract some kind of scrupulous element. Because somebody say if you pay peanut, you attract monkey. I don't want my monkey teach my children. That's why I increase salary to 50,000 to get quality people. So I dey call on Nigeria, more support this kind of work. Maybe it's not go for oppressing.
No, for oppress you. Not for oppress you by the special grace of God. You know,
Yeah,
when
man.
pastor dey talk, and they wait patiently, make it just say, I need like 20 million. Make una give me like 100 million. You see people, billionaires dem for Naija, wey be say if they sneeze like this, na money dey come outside. Some people dey use carry enter private jets from time to time. They dey do some kind things. It was say he need celebrities to mix up with the school once in a while. Make una sef come dey give wetin una get by knowledge. If you then move in your spirit to say, okay, see wetin I support you, call on feeding, all these small things. Other people, they go call on money wey be say when they don't see enough money wey don reach like $100 million, they don't japa. But that is not his mindset. In fact, today, if I don't feel like today come up on Sunday show, but we gats go. Before we go on top this program,
Yes.
I want you make you tell us how you take see Nigerian education in the next 10 years because pastor, I no go lie you. This foundation wey you dey do, e make sense. No pikin wey get better nursery, primary, secondary school foundation wey be say dem no go fit stand on their own. ASUU don dey strike since February. Now we don dey July, dem never open. How government dey take dey handle education for dis country now don understand. A whole lot of our youth are looking for escape routes just to go school for yonder to take japa say I don dey go. Which advice na you go give our government and our educational system, because we don dey carry, you know, we see parents nowadays wey go tell you say if e go the school wetin e wan become, school we see one musician wey talk say the school wey person mama go kilo feeder, the school wey you go wetin you come become na. A whole lot of us value school because na the school wey I go na im put me for where I dey today. But a whole lot of people believe say when you don go the school, go come back, nothing. Help us advise our government on top our educational system for Naija.
I only get one thing to talk. Anything wey you reward, dey increase. Now, I look one thing for Facebook the other day. The highest graduating student for one department for ABU Zaria, they give am 10,000. Person wey win Big Brother Naija, they give am how many?
95 million.
95 million.
The next one wey dey come na 100 million.
Good. The same attention and reward wey we dey give entertainment, if we focus am on education, Nigeria go comot for where e dey. The same way wey we dey reward entertainment, Oh, they reward people when they sing, wetin we no dey understand. Oh, they reward people when they promote breast, when they promote yansh, when they promote all manner of things. More begin dey reward education like that. The same way company dey sign up, lis ten o, the same way company dey sign up ambassador for music, make companies also begin dey sign up first class graduates for all over the university. Just imagine am say big company now come put am down say anybody graduate with first class all over the country go receive 10 million. People go kill themselves to graduate with first class.
Yes.
People go read because dem dey sure say if I graduate first class my life don dey okay. Those days if you graduate with first class as you dey drop your pen work dey wait for you.
Now they go even tell you say dem no fit pay your salary because you too know.
Dem even tell you say who read that serious who pass that no book. So if we begin dey reward education, we begin dey reward technological advancement, we begin dey reward mental development, whatever we reward will increase. That's my advice to the government.
Oh, thank you very much, Pastor, for for your time, for waiting. You don't talk on top this program. In fact, for everything.
Thank you.
I want to thank you on behalf of the management and the staff of Newsbuster.
Thank you.
And I won't wish, or we won't wish you say that thing when you don't start, God will help you to be continue. You will
Amen.
carry na go permanent site.
Amen.
And I hope say you not tell say my wahala not too much. If
No,
I
no,
call
no,
you
no, no,
another time say make you come.
no,
You know.
no.
Okay, once again, you go give us the address of where your school day, and of course, maybe where your business day, if you make people for know how to patronize you before.
Now two things that you go fit do.
Social media handles them too.
My name na Reverend Dr. Victor Bashola. My Facebook page na Reverend Dr. Victor Bashola. The school na Kingston Nursery and Primary School. The school dey number 8 Akute Ajuwon Road for Ogun State, Akute bus stop. Na two things that you go fit do. I tell you say I be pastor. I dey do printing, say dey get money small small take dey support the school. If you no fit donate money for the school, give me printing job. On the printing job, I go see money take support the school. So any of the two, not tell me say you no get one wey you no go fit do. It's either you support the school or you give me printing work or you invite me to preach for big church. Any of the three help will come.
Make we get your phone number before you waka.
Make I talk my phone number.
Talk am.
And this na big favor. How many TV house go say make you talk phone number? My phone number na 070 351 21346. Make I talk am again.
Talk am.
070 351 21346. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, of course, and I hear now we go dey pack our bags and packages. We go dey talk say we dey talk about so breaking barriers for news Buster TV. Everywhere we say our guest, Pastor Bashola, no talk for inside control room studio. Now you don't hear. He say anybody wey God don put am for your mind to take help. Abeg help, give us na dey talk say dem no dey lack. And when you talk about education na something wey be say even if dem go like make you try say e stop am. Education na im dey make person make e be anything wey be say you wan be for future because we no go fit live society wey doctor no dey. Who go treat people wey no well? We no go fit live for society wey lawyers no dey. Who go defend you when you get case? We no go fit live society wey be say broadcasters no dey. Who go dey give you the news and everything wey dey shele for inside country home? These and many more now you suppose to put into consideration before you talk about education. My name is Olayinka Olatunji. Saying many thanks for watching this beautiful morning. Until another time when I will come your way for breaking barriers, I leave you for the hands of God for maximum protection, provision, and every other thing. We good.